We'll just keep on keeping on. Follow the magistrate uses portal line grand grasp. Yeah, yeah.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why
Oh,
you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
we've had this conversation
Uh,
before. Yeah, yeah. No problem. See you later. Bye bye. I got work to do. Oh, I'm regaining health over time. That's good. Right, so we gotta go quick and save.
You, Sisyphus,
Mm-hmm.
attack or pursue the stone.
Right, I don't even know what this place is. Apparently it's the forum or something. But I gotta go quick. The temple, get him the selfium. Is it still there on his thing? Yeah, Lucia, take the selfium.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me.
Well, I got some. Take it.
What? Quick, give it here.
Yep.
Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Give silphium resin to Ilua. Done. Is she gonna just wake up immediately?
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally.
That's good.
That was extraordinary.
Boom.
How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Lead resolve, dying grasp. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life,
I
and
did.
you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments.
Save Ilua's life.
And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her.
Or did she do it
and
herself?
what she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
I'll be going.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
So I can just take things and run away. Hey, I want to talk to you. Can I? Oh, there she is. She just gets up. Nice. Hello. I'm over here. Thank you.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to
As
you?
much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I don't know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden
The
rule.
golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Is that who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I want to talk about it though. I can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you?
Sure.
I
am.
can tell you, but it's a long saga.
I have time. Go ahead.
All right. I'd been here about a week. When it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life.
Yep.
I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow.
And so?
So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii.
That's pretty
She
high.
was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Why would he lend you so much money?
I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
Hemlock. Oh no, yeah.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed.
Told you to kill yourself.
She
Great.
immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her.
Oh, great.
And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
That broke the golden
That's
rule.
what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths.
So Malleolus isn't actually just a bad
He
guy.
locked me in his villa, confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two
Alright,
took
just evil people.
everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing.
The hemlock.
My hemlock.
So you poisoned
I
yourself.
just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
So sorry to hear
I
that.
brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so
You
stupid.
tried to get out of here. I mean, so what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
How much would it cost to buy
A
freedom? Yeah.
lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night.
Yeah, I'll go break him out of it.
He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together.
Give him also
He's
hemlock.
probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him
I
too.
doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me.
I could do it next time.
Thank you.
I'll get right on it. I'll let her talk to you more though.
Oh, it's
Oh, she's
you
crying.
again. Is everything all right?
Do you know anything about Centella's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, fair enough. What's your
You
story?
mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life.
She was smart, huh?
So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while. Until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse.
Didn't work.
We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then the next thing I knew I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
Well, I understand. Do you know way out of
If
here?
that's your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Go away.
I'm just asking you a question. You won't talk to me anymore, probably? Bad, I got a bad reputation with you now.
I know what kind of person you are. Leave me alone.
Oh, God. Alright, well.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Yeah. How am I gonna get up
Isn't
there?
the great temple majestic?
Oh, it's you. Yeah, it's majestic. Alright, give me a second. I see him standing up there. What the hell? Okay, I've been here, I think. Just give me a minute. I'm running. It's gonna take a bit, but I'm coming. There's this guy pushing the stone.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome
Yeah.
to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I actually feeling a bit on
That's
edge.
good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. But on the bright side, once you've been here a few months, it's slightly less terrifying anyway. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
I'll be going.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months.
Pretty nice lady, actually.
And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no! No! No, 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 no.
I got him.
Yes, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
And the girl he loves also is gone, right? He fell in love with that girl?
Why?
The daughter?
Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Well, everyone, suicide apparently is allowed.
Please, Ulpius.
That's not a Christian.
Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
I got the answer for this. Is this what Centilla would want?
You know about that?
I do.
How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
I just went to your room. You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve
It's
it.
too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I
No.
backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
I've already saved Yulia's life, and I'd like to help you too.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Wait, why do you need 2,000 denarii?
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus. We might as well be slaves. And that's how much it will take to buy our freedom back.
I have 400. How did you get yourself into so much debt?
Oh, so it's my fault.
Oh, you were tricked, I
Is
know.
that it? You know what? Forget it. I am out.
Oh, he's gonna
Wherever
jump.
you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Great. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so I need 2,000 money.
I
Need a lot of money.
can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
What happens
I
now?
have to let him, and
Alright, well, the Great Temple is also locked. So we can jump in there if I wanted to. I've already done that though. You can ride the zip lines. So, can I steal money again from here? Yeah, okay. I see. So every time I can come back and get all the money back.
today is a sad day.
Can I talk to you still for a second?
I hope you're coping.
I'll be going. Yeah, I don't remember anything to do with you. So this is the palace, right? Lock myself in, do not to follow me, nothing will come of it, yeah.
Salve, friend.
Oh, are you so happy suddenly? Alright, I'm just gonna keep moving. If you don't mind. Sponge on a stick. Remember that. Right, so figure out a way to stop Ulpius. Ulpius is suddenly in my life, but nobody knows. Figure out how to make Malleus. Figure out why Levi is asking strangely. Straight and narrow, obtain a bow. Find a way into the palace, water under the bridge. Create a way into the upper cistern. Ask Fabia who is threatening Virgil.
Salve, friend.
There's Fabia.
Help! You have...
Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Are you serious? This is an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to help or not?
No, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there somewhere. I have to...
Do not go in there. Just trust me.
All right,
Yeah. Go to the bakery. Can I talk to you before you do that, though? Save Fabia's life. Alright.
did you stop him?
Not yet.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, does this kill me? Oh, it definitely does. Alright, do not go in there. I thought maybe I would try. You are dead. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. It does. It do be making a lot of sense that you go into the thing that collapses and kills her. Will probably also kill me. So I need 2,000 denarii. Maybe I don't need 2,000 denarii, actually. I can just tell him other things and get him to not kill himself. It's possible. Come on, load me back in. The load times are long. To be fair, I don't have this game on an SSD, for one, and for second, I don't have a very good graphics card, so I don't know if that processing takes longer because of that. I don't know how it works. I have a 10 Gen i5, so that should be capable. 16 gigs of RAM, 3200 megahertz should also be extremely capable. It's probably a graphic card. That's the problem. That's what makes sense anyway. Right, we just spoke to her. She's running off in the bakery. Which is this right here. Alright.
How'd you do?
Oh, relax. I stole the silphium resin. Wait, I have silphium resin still, right? I do. Extremely valuable ancient Roman afflictions. Figure out. Ask residents about their stories to identify at least 3 common threads. Tell Equita, tell Equita. Some people mentioned a coin, some people mentioned a memory lapse, mentioned a stranger, mentioned a river. Yeah. Let's go to Equita and tell her these things. Oh. I don't think I've met you.
Today is a sad day.
Hey, Rufus. I don't think I've met you before. Just also a soldier.
Name's Rufus. Better watch your step.
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
River? Okay, not gonna say. Why are you still wearing legionary armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon?
The magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
How much of a talker are you?
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
Suffering from remusism? Yeah.
Nobody's supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you?
No. Figured out on my own.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. All my joints ache constantly, and the pain. It has a way of messing with your head.
Pain's pretty bad.
I get stirred up by things that shouldn't bother me, and then there's the statues, and my doubts about my faith.
Hey, you a Christian?
And I just want to scream. You want to help me? Do what Lucretia hasn't been able to do. And find me something. Make the pain go away. Until then, get out of my face.
I have more questions. I need to ask you more questions.
You again.
Yes. Do you know way out of here?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
What do you think about Golden Rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
That's pretty bad. I know the feeling I lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming.
Yeah, well,
Whatever
no.
that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking?
Yeah, they come alive and kill you.
Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
You could just carry all the statues and,
Of course I am.
you know, hide them somewhere. Who are you gonna vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without
Oh, everyone's
fear.
on that, huh?
How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that?
No.
No. Alright, well, about your rheumatism?
What about it?
You're looking for treatment. How's it going? Alright. Alright, so you're a new person. Okay, so you're just cleaning, because Ilua is safe. You're gonna say I know what kind of person you are, don't talk to me, right?
I know what.
Yeah, okay. Whatever then. This one is closed. This one is closed. Right, I don't think I've been here though. Horatius, I know you. Equita.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Scintilla, Navia, or Kabash?
So you
No
disappeared.
sign of any of them, I'm afraid. But we do have a newcomer.
It's me.
Strangely dressed fella.
A traveller from a faraway land, then?
Seems that way.
Then let's make sure he feels welcome, shall we?
Of course, priestess.
May I talk to you now? Hello.
New face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Pattern.
Interesting.
Mention a coin.
Yes, I suppose that could be something. But then most of us do tend to carry coins on our person.
Could this be like the river Styx? And you give a coin to the thing? Some people mentioned memory lapses.
That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else?
It's encounter with a stranger on the riverbank.
Yes, I also had such an encounter. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here?
I did, young woman.
And did you happen to catch her name?
Karen.
I see. And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood?
She was wearing a hoodie. How could you have known that?
I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
It's not safe in there. Assassin just arrived.
What? How could you know that? And why are you talking to me instead of doing something about it?
I don't know what to do about it.
Please, go and stop him, and come back to me once we're no longer in danger.
What am I supposed to do about it? Hey, Horatius, help me out here. You're a
What
guard.
is it, citizen?
Can we talk about Scintilla?
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for
A
her.
lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Some fresh eyes helps.
I suppose that's true.
I know what you did to her. What? Did you notice anything suspicious before she went missing?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose.
Ask residents of the villa for clues about Centia's disappearance. Talk about something else. Not insult him. How are we going? Alright, so we'll head over to this guy and tell him, hey, I think the assassin, maybe I think he's gonna break the rule.
Citizen, we're finally in.
We've had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here?
Yes.
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I couldn't stop it from being broken.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time.
That's the plan.
I assume you sought me out again for a reason?
Yes.
Of course. What is it?
I think I know who it is.
Yes?
It's the assassin who arrived in the city this morning.
What? An assassin? What are you talking about?
Apparently he was sent by Nero to assassinate someone in the city named Critias.
Then what are you doing here talking to me? Why aren't you out there trying to stop him? You'd best go. Quickly.
Can't you do something about it?
I hereby declare him an enemy of Rome and authorize his execution by your hand. Forthwith.
Does that work? Won't that break the golden
I
rule?
don't believe so, no. It's not a crime to carry out the lawful order of a magistrate.
It is a crime to kill people, though. Don't we need to give him a trial first?
So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you? Listen to me. We are cut off from the Empire down here, fending for ourselves on the brink of annihilation. If ever there was a time to dispense with legal procedure, it would be now. Think of it as an act of preemptive self-defense. Think of the lives you'll be saving.
It doesn't feel right to me.
Perhaps you would prefer the feeling of being responsible for the deaths of everyone in this city. Now is not the time for cowardice in the guise of philosophical introspection. Now is the time for action.
I'm not a soldier. What do you mean you have an order?
Carry it out.
Can you give me a weapon? How would I execute him?
Any way you can. Despite my weapons ban, it's been my experience one can always find a weapon if one looks hard enough.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Please act quickly before it's too late.
Execute your suspect. How am I gonna execute him? Is the problem. Obtain a bow. Do I know where a bow is? I probably ought to take the bow off that guy. Vanishing act. Ask OPS about Sentius' disappearance. As it is a bit of a cruise about Sentius. Ask Garrus about running for magistrate. Figure out how to get Galerius. Figure out how to utilize Yam Man. We need to get creative. I mean, we can try it out. I know where it is. It's up here, right?
On your best behavior, I trust.
Majestic.
It's at the back here at the bathhouse. You know, I still haven't spoken to him.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
What do you know about the golden rule?
You mean... treasure?
No. Let's talk about your
My
treasure.
friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Yeah, you
He
said this.
he gave me all I remember. Now nobody...
Fair enough. Alright, I'll be going. You know nothing apparently. Except this paper that says I didn't do it. Alright. Yeah, what if I like sneak it in? Away from the fire. You don't see me, I'm hidden. He sees me.
Right there.
Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round circle just inside the city. Second building on your left. Yeah.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Yeah. Go. It's about to collapse. Oh, I'm gonna like this. How will I get his bow though? Once I'm done with him. Okay, what's written here? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Oh, I knew that already. Alright, up you go. Right, have fun.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Lead resolved, intruder. Well, wooden bow. Bounty notice. Emperor Nero has ordered the execution of a cultist named Quintius with different colored eyes. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderer Tibetus Quintius Crispus, a former citizen from the Aventin district of Rome. He is about 40 to 50 years old. He is average height, average build, has dark hair, and has one green eye and one blue eye. He is typically clean shaven. He is known associated of cultists and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Alright, I'll take that. Fletched arrow, wooden bow, finely crafted composite bow, I'll take it. And Dentius, 1. Ask Melius whether he is Quintius. Obtain a bow. According to you know this. Read dissolve, straight as an arrow. Alright, yeah, this is the old shrine. What are you heading over here for? Oh.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying.
Yeah.
No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself.
Okay.
But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
What do you want? Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
The statues come to life and fire golden bows at them.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold.
Okay.
Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
And how are you going to do this? I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale.
I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
I mean, sure.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows?
I don't know.
Now, I have a plan. But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and
Oh,
the
Artemis.
underworld,
Okay.
depending on who
Underworld.
you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you
Really?
like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
It's a golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you know what.
But you want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now,
Well,
you must have questions. Ask away.
why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
And why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Isn't that extremely
When
dangerous?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Okay, so don't worry about danger. Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall
Only
correctly.
because he was silly enough to get caught.
Well, that's all the questions.
Are you in, partner?
I'll do it, but don't ever call me. If you don't feel like action or horror elements... If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
Okay, fade to black.
And here we are. A gold leaf bow.
Alright. Oh, it does look golden. A composite bow covered in gold leaf. Give me a second. Alright, let's have a look at this. I mean, it's the same bow covered in gold, it's true, yeah.
Now, I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, I mean... It's right there, right? Fletched arrow, I have 20. And I have a fake golden bow. Shrine of Diana. Alright, it is all... Statue of Diana. A last stone statue of Diana, the ancient Roman goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld. And a lot of braziers I can extinguish. Extinguish the braziers. Swap out the golden fake. Do that. Done. Golden statue. A Roman man on his knees as muttering desperate prayer clearly fell on deaf ears. I'll take the quiver as well. Hey, that beehive in there.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
You locked me in here. Yes, I have it.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
I knew you shouldn't have trusted you.
And yet you did. And now, here we are. With me out here and you in there. Until you give me my bow.
I was not against the golden rule. I dispute the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite.
If.
It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
Let me out. I'm gonna kill you.
Not a very effective threat, is it? See, your first problem is, you're in there, and I'm out here. Your second problem is the golden rule. What are you gonna do? Kill us all? It's an empty threat. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognise my own handiwork.
I'll find another way out.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed,
Beehive.
but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so there was a... Huh. Well, that's interesting. 12 more arrows. Okay. Okay, well. I guess I'm in the combat section now. Here's a dead body. Okay, well, guess I'll save the game here. It's nice they have this, you know? And now the infinity side makes sense. Anyway, see you all in the next one.